We're back.
Yeah.
Toy Federation. Andy, Ryan, Travis, myself.
Mr. Herman.
The store.
And
Aging
we're in our shop in Greer, South Carolina. Coming off of Retro Toy Con.
Yeah.
And Black Friday.
And Thanksgiving.
And Small Business Saturday.
And Cyber Monday.
Where we don't ship.
We don't ship. Not even Cyber Monday.
You're right.
This is funny. My mom called me today and she was just checking in and she was like, so how's, everything go? And what do they got that thing on Monday? What was it? And I go, Cyber Monday. And she goes, yeah, how'd that go? And I go, we don't ship.
It went great.
We're not online, so it didn't apply.
What does it mean, Cyber Monday?
Well, I think...
It's some old 90s terminology.
Well, I don't know if it's 90s, right? I don't know how many.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like
Y2K.
Robotic or electronic or,
Well, it's like, the online is killing the retail store was the thing. And so then the online's like, wait, why do you have your own day?
Yeah.
Even though we're kicking your butt.
Let's have our own day also.
We need our own day. So then I guess they created Cyber Monday. And then Saturday was Small Business Saturday. So I guess we went to Target and Walmart on Thursday, Friday. Then,
right.
So now we go to the big shops first.
Right.
And you go downtown.
Then when we have less money, we're going to go to the small mom and pop shops.
Yeah, go to the boutiques and be like,
But then we're going to go to Amazon and all the .coms.
That's where all the deals are. Yeah.
Hey, we had 20% off.
We did.
Store-wide. Vintage, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Even stuff from the show.
I think we actually got a call in, too, about, is this your Black Friday sale? And I was, yes. If I buy something over the phone, will you ship it to me 20% off? And I was like, it's in store only.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
My bad.
Yeah.
But so I guess we were going to talk about the aftermath.
The fallout.
Of the show.
So negative.
Yeah, it's not fallout.
The aftermath?
Fallout's like bad.
I mean, I fell out because I'm tired.
Well, no. Well,
yeah.
Just the after show.
The epilogue.
Yeah, like how did it go?
The wrap up, if you will.
Yes.
What did everybody think? How did we
The
do?
takeaway.
What was the attendance? How did the vendors like?
There's a lot of people.
I know the Friday was the biggest Friday we've ever had.
Yeah.
Like the preview night. And see, that's another thing. Some people, because every year we get questions, because I don't know where we got the terminology, because another show did it. I don't know if it was the G.I. Joe show, because I took a lot of their good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just preview night. But then people are like, well, can I buy?
Yes.
Because if you preview it,
see it.
I can understand the thought. So then it's just teaching them the terminology that's used in the industry, I guess.
Should call it like First Dibs Friday.
It's just funny to. I understand why you would ask it because you're new to it. And
it happens every every year.
Every year.
But
I think about what that would actually look like if somebody came up like they pull their wallet and like, hey buddy, put that back.
Yeah.
Put that wallet.
We're not selling
That's
it.
tomorrow.
Well, it's like you're teasing the showroom, taking your notes. All the vendors are just sitting there not to make any money, watching you look at all their stuff, and then
you can look, but you can't touch.
Come back the next day, and maybe it'll be here because. But I mean, I get.
Yeah.
So in the breakdown online for the ticketing, it's like we say that it's shopping, but I mean basically, because a Saturday at our show, originally our show didn't even have a Friday, and then we advanced to an additional day, but Saturday was typically like sardines, like you can't move.
Yeah.
And so then adding that Friday night element gave, I guess, the people, granted it's an additional ticketing fee, but then it made the VIP even better because typically the old day, the VIP was just the Saturday night dinner and then a shirt and then early entry Saturday, Sunday. And then now the VIP automatically got you preview night. And then you could shop the floor where it was less congested. But I mean, I think we had 500 VIPs.
Yeah, it was.
Which was a record.
It was a lot.
For us.
Yeah.
So a lot, like I know we had a particular vendor that came a long way. And I asked them how they did after Friday, which was only 3 hours. It was 5 to 8. And he was like, based off of the numbers we did Friday night, this is a to-do show on our list. Like, you know, it was already exceeded what they would do at a whole weekend at your typical show. So we pack in like heavy. People save for this show. Like there's like heavy. They were all over the country.
Yeah, the heavy hitters come out and play.
I mean, we have vendors making $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in a 10x10. There's a lot. There's a lot of, you know, if you bring, you know, like we always say, if you don't make money, you're the fault.
It's your own fault.
You just didn't bring good stuff.
Right.
But I mean, we try to, and that's the other thing. I select the vendors, you know, so then if they start slipping, then you have to have a conversation with them. Because there's people begging to get in. Yeah. And, you know, and it's all family. All these people we know for a long time and supported us. So, like, one of the guys, I was like, you need to, you know, it's getting a little, your boost's a little weak.
So you pick up your coffee cup. You're like, Peter, what's happening? Hey, I need you to pick up the pace on Saturday.
I need you to make it to Sunday.
I'm going to need you to come in tomorrow.
I need you to come in on Sunday, too.
Yeah. And so then, but he was appreciative because then the next year he got his game better.
Yeah. I mean, it's not negative feedback. It's like
I'm trying to help people.
Help them, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I doubled this year from last year.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then he gave me, you know, a gift of, you know, a bottle of something.
Aquafina.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dracar from him.
Brute.
Old Spice.
But no, like, you know, I guess you get the questions like, can you guys get more vendors? And you can't. But the only plus to that is it's like every year it's going up a notch. They're bringing more and more better stuff every year. It just keeps escalating.
I'll tell you a quick funny story. This is KT. So we have a vendor who was new to us at the horror show, which this past September was our first horror show, which is still a toy show. It's a horror-themed guest. And he kept bugging me to get in to this show, and I'm like, join the list, man. There's like...
Yeah, backlog.
I got like 40, 50 people trying to get in. We were getting phone calls from people who do Xenia and the big Ohio shows.
Yeah.
The week of the show, can I get in? I was like...
You're a little late to the party.
You're like years late, because the thing is, it's backed up.
You're early for next year. But.
Well, no. Someone's going to give up their spot.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like,
somebody
you're early for next year, but not this year.
It's like someone's got to pass away in order to get a spot.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it, Packer tickets or way back, or what is it?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody, they didn't go in there wills and...
Will it to me, Riggs.
See.
Like, somebody has to die or retire.
Yeah.
You know, we added the side room, and then we tweaked it this year, because last year was the first year with the side room. This is the second year, and then so we didn't know how it was going to lay out.
It was full.
So we were able to put more, and that was, again, pulling off wait lists. And then some people are supporting us via the horror show, knowing that that's, I guess, a breeding ground. That's where we're going to pull from for the next show until we build that. But then that show will get to where this show is. So that's, and then, so KT pulls up. He's got his trailer loaded, and he just keeps coming up to me. And it's not like I don't have things to do. And I love KT, but and he's like, you know, that spot's still empty over there. And I was like, I said, they paid. Like, you know, and he's like, and then he'd find me an hour later, and there's a spot over there, and he's just hovering by it, just hanging out, waiting. And I'm like, well, that you know. So then, you know, things can happen. Yeah. You know, and then I'm like, not everybody's going to check in on Thursday. Your far traveling vendors are probably going to, but
early Friday.
Some of the vendors are going to get here first, you know, might get here at 8 a.m. and build their booth out, be ready by 5. So, you know, so then he holds off all of Thursday. But there was a few more, you know, hey, Ryan, what about, and I'm trying to do other things. Then comes Friday, and then he's hanging around. He's got he's already at the hotel, hanging around, looking. Now he's finding spots in the side room. And then it comes 3 o'clock, and a dude hasn't shown. And I call the guy, and he thought he told me that he couldn't,
No.
and it was on me that I thought, or he said he told me. I don't remember. He could have, and I could have forgot. And so then it's like 3:00, KT, you're in, and now that guy's out and he's in.
Put me in, coach.
And then we had another guy last minute who couldn't do Saturday, or he had to leave early Saturday and couldn't be there Sunday. And I go, you're required to be here the whole show.
Yeah.
And so then, like
spot.
at 0 hour, somebody was able to extend, who was trying to get a second. But that, so this guy was just hanging out with a trailer loaded, ready to set up.
Yeah.
With a 99.9% chance it's not going to happen.
Just flying around the roadkill waiting.
And it happened.
That's a good story. I didn't know that because we were doing other stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing literally nothing. But
And see, and
selling
then
in the booth.
we had lots of and that's something that I guess if a lot of people don't see, if they're just attending and you just, everybody, the guests are there, everything's fine, and they don't realize there's a lot of mishaps or hiccups or.
Well, that's what you want, though.
Major,
you don't want
right.
people to know what.
But I mean,
things go
Ken
on.
Scott's flight was literally canceled out of Dallas.
Oh, yeah. People lost luggage. Like,
Larry Kinney's flight was canceled.
Mm-hmm.
They were due in on Thursday, and so the airlines put them up at hotels, and they were trying to find connecting flights, and both of their luggage was lost. So Larry Kinney and Ken Scott got in a day late, but still in time for the show, so the guests never knew. And Ken Scott had no photos, so what are you going to sign for autographs? So then we had to go get, on his Google Drive, he had images to print. So he could sign. And this is 2 hours before the show opens. Then Larry Kinney has no clothes. So we gave him retro Toy Con shirts, Toy Federation shirts. Like, we stocked them, but then we also took them to get clothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Underwear, like he had nothing.
Yeah.
Toiletries, nothing. And so this is just like things that are crazy that nobody realizes that can happen to you, that are out of your control. And then flights arrive and early, late, delayed, not at all, no clothing. But then nobody knew any of that.
Or we forget our banner and to turn around 3 miles away from the venue.
Right.
All right,
You're right.
Yeah, we forgot our banner for the booth.
It's always something.
And then Travis was like 5 minutes, because he locked up the shop, and he's like probably 5 minutes from the hotel, and I was like, you got to turn around, and that hit him right through rush hour.
Yeah, like I couldn't turn around. I had to turn into the hospital that's nearby and like turn around in the parking lot and then rejoin traffic. But
But I mean, Friday night, it's hard if you don't understand the layout of the hotel, but it just wrapped in the door and went past the breakfast.
Yeah. Down past the
literally
restaurant.
Wrapped around the entire hotel and out the front door, and that was just Friday.
Yeah.
And then it was just insanity, and like when the doors opened, and then the Friday night dinner. So that's another thing that if people don't know about, because we always do a Friday night element, and it's always themed. So 1 year it was the original voice actors from the original Ninja Turtles, and then we did a Godzilla themed one, and then an X-Men. And then this year was, the Thundercats dinner. And then we had, again, little wrenches in the gears was Lynn getting hurt and not being able to come. So that was Lynn Lipton, who was Chitara. And then having to come up with a solution to make everybody feel okay, because you may have come to get her autograph, and now how am I getting her? And it was out of our control. Like, she fell, and she's old. So then the solution was to mail her all the images that were going to be given at the dinner, at the portfolio, and then have her sign all of them. So now you can get Larry and Peter, and you already got Lynn by attending the dinner. So I think we went out of our way, did whatever we could.
I was gonna say, you made right what you could.
And then if you wanted her statue signed, we had the plates separate, loose, that we're mailing to her. And then because not everybody may want the statue signed, they'll have the print. And so just all these little things, and everything, just, you know, the karaoke was great. So like the room trading,
Lobby swap is insanity.
there's a podcast episode that's airing as we speak that if you haven't watched and listened to it, it's with Tom Cook and Larry Kinney. That was done at the hotel Saturday night. That was a blast.
Then we did another podcast live.
So we made the
time.
panel a podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's where, you know, you got a little work. You know, I can't tell that story.
No,
so.
no,
Yeah.
we're not doing it.
Yeah.
But then that again, that's where I can't tell. Like I just talked to the JSA guy today, and everybody says how it's like this really special. It's like there's nothing like it. I mean, there could be, but I haven't been to it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really good shows that I have fun at and I go to. But it's smaller, but it's high impact, like you say.
Yeah.
High impact sales.
Well, it's the whole, like, we've talked about it. It's almost like the science of shows, and you've done shows for years and years and years. And a big show can have so many things and be, 1, overwhelming, 2, not that great, and 3, really not fun or friendly. You know, everything's like.
Well, it's hard. So it's hard to get super big. Because, I mean, you know, like San Diego, like, kills it. Vendors that go there kill it. I mean, anybody, you know, there's a wait list to get into that, and they control how many toy vendors. So if you're a toy vendor, where if you're not, you might be able to get in sooner. But a promoter's perspective is to sell more tickets. And it's how do you... I mean, it's not all about the money, I guess.
Yeah.
Because then we would just go to the convention center and we'd sell 50 more vendor tables or 100 more vendor tables.
Right. But then...
But then it's not the same.
Right. You don't get to stay in the hotel. You don't get to have the after hours elements that so many people have fun with. And in general,
That's why the vendors don't leave. And they make money. They do really well.
Yeah.
And everybody knows everybody, and they all say this is the best show we do, and we do a lot of shows. And then you're like, well, you could put me at a show with 20, 30,000 people, and I might make a third,
yeah.
a quarter of what can be done at our show that has 40,000, you know, less
A fraction.
attendees.
Yeah. Well, it's like the whole thing you've mentioned before too. Having a bunch of attendees, it doesn't necessarily translate to a better show and more money, because there has to be a certain amount of money for the vendors to do well, to keep the show going to next year and keep it growing, and so on and so forth. So like if it gets so big and so expensive, you're already pricing out a lot of people, and keeping it somewhat small keeps the show good.
Oh, we have the cheapest booths. I mean, probably too cheap.
Too cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, we're cheap.
Yeah.
And a weekend pass. I mean, it's an affordable show. I mean, to do the Thundercats dinner with an autograph and a leather-bound portfolio, and like, just, yeah, I mean, if people understood, like, without getting into too much detail, like, we might make $10 a head, $12 a head off of you on that dinner, max. And out of the $99.
Yeah.
Paying Lynn for the autograph. I think the portfolios were like $15. Little acetate thing that protects the welcome letter, and then the letter, and then the back and forth mailing, because that was $150 air mail to her. And then it's like $30-something a head to feed you prime rib and mashed potatoes, and then they charge tax on that.
Yeah.
So
Probably got to pay the bartender. And
well, you have to pay for the
Right.
amount of bodies in the room that serve everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're doing this, like, I just want you to have an amazing experience. I want the vendors to make money, and I don't want to lose money.
Yeah.
That's the goal. And everybody be happy. Because if you do everything right, then you'll make money. But you know, if it was about the money, I'd be at the convention center.
Right.
And our tickets would be more, and the vendors would charge, like, So,
Yeah.
but then why do you not?
Waters down the fun.
Well, yeah, if you do it right and take care of everybody, it comes back stronger and it stays strong versus, well, we got our money this time and then next year you're just...
Well, every vendor that's there wants another booth. And I was like, where?
Yeah.
You'd have to get the guy next to you wants another
Yeah,
booth
Yeah.
to go away.
Build higher.
Go higher.
Yeah, you get more efficient with your layout.
2-story booths.
2-story booths.
You get, if you have 6 foot
It's like a
grid,
big clubhouse.
if you got 6 foot grid wall, you get 8 foot grid wall.
They
You
got
don't-
that. They got that pole with the hook that
Oh,
they
right.
use in like Hot Topic.
Yes.
Pulling down Millennium Falcons.
If you go to like some of the big shows like New York, there's those T-shirt vendors, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
they got those long stick things.
Jeez, yeah, they build their booths so
Yeah.
ridiculously high. It's nuts. But I mean, just the other thing about the show, especially for people that have attended, more than a couple of years, it's there's a lot of people that make friends,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
and not just like, oh, we talk like
Right.
like how many people we know that have like, have partnered up and they go shopping and selling stuff and doing the same kind of thing.
I mean, 2 years ago I met Ray, and look at
oh yeah,
look at now. That
Yeah.
was volunteering the whole weekend, having
right.
the time of his life.
And
Yeah.
he's who got us in touch with the Cardona.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just weird how you see those things like it just continually turns into more, and it's
Well, I think people like have such a good time there, and then they want to, if they have a method to help or can input or offer something, they're more than eager.
Yeah.
Like I just thought, yeah. I mean, just the whole, like the room trading, the fact that you get breakfast free. I mean, the happy hour, you're getting your drinks. Like it's just everybody's everywhere. In the restaurant, everywhere. Everybody's just hanging out.
Yep.
And it's like you don't have to leave. And that was the other thing. They actually, and this is the parking lot's huge.
yeah.
Not huge enough.
I mean, this is the first year where, but there was a golf tournament because this hotel also hosts has a really nice, the greens at Verde, and it's like a really nice course. And so there was a tournament going on.
Yeah.
So I think that
Cut into parking.
because people were parking a mile away and I don't know, walking or what they were doing. That's what I was told just to get there.
No parking. I saw some comments about that, and it's like there wasn't like. But
I don't know. I never left.
I mean, I did, but I always found the space pretty close.
I know my dad came and he's like, man, I had to like drive around for a while to find
Yeah.
something open up because he came for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because my dad has these crazy statues, and we've talked about it on the podcast before. But he brings them and they go in the VIP room, which is also our panel room,
Yeah.
and they're really cool.
Yeah. Huge metal statues.
Yeah. Old chain Baca by the front door.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Chewbacca's great because it's just literally motor
But,
chains or whatever.
Yeah, chains, right?
I think a lot of that, motor chains, but then a lot of that stuff's used for conveyor belts. That's why there's so many of them. Because they shut down a factory. They've got hundreds of yards
Let's
of
make
this
a
chain.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think all that's like out of Singapore or something. I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's supposed to be like one artist, but
I doubt that.
no, there's no way.
Nah.
It's so much.
Because I dropped my son off. I was moving him out of his door or his apartment. And then I was eager to get back. I had a window. And then he's like, there's a bunch of these statues over this thing. You should come look. And I was like, all right. So then we went. And there's this, like an antique furniture store. But it wasn't like, it's like there's antique malls, but then there's all the slots. And then it's a different person.
Oh,
but it's
like
all furniture.
Yeah.
It could be high-end looking, old, all kinds of furniture. And then scattered throughout this building that guy got the bug like my dad. And he's these statues scattered through, like he had an alien.
Oh, of course.
My dad's was bigger though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one had a broke arm. It was just laying on the floor.
Weld it back on.
Yeah.
You had a guy to
Yeah,
come
we had
in.
to help put that alien together.
Well, yeah, that one's just like two guys with the giant rod holding the torso
Yeah.
up, and then the guys
Gotta line
got
it up.
Yeah, they could stand to be lighter.
He keeps getting mad that I don't put one in the store, and I was like,
Where?
where would it go?
And it'll cave in the middle of the floor. Those things are like tons.
They're massive.
I'd love to have one in the store.
Yeah.
I'd love to. You'd probably put one outside. Who'd steal it?
Someone would try.
Who could?
How are you going to steal it?
Put them on the roof.
It's good.
Will they catch the guy like 30 yards down the road crying out from hernias?
I mean, they could chain it up and drag it off if they wanted. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Haul it on the back of a trailer. Dude, criminals will figure out a way.
I know.
I mean,
They'd be just welding it in pieces.
Just trying to chop it up, and it's like, there's bolts right here, man. You see?
I ain't got time for that.
Get time for that.
Got time for that.
You just electrify it.
Oh,
Alien got you. But yeah, so then the room trading, the lobby swap.
Yeah.
So then we this year, and again, I'm looking out for vendors because we have a lobby swap. And again, it's not like you have this water bottle and I have this mug and hey, let's swap. We might do that, but we're all selling.
yeah.
But I might have something you want and we trade. But again, it's terminology.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've just run with it. And then it's they start it, so it's supposed to start at 7. The show floor ends at 6. We give an hour gap because the vendors got to tear the booth down. People got to final their purchases. The doors don't close at 6. It might for entry, but then you got to finish up your purchases and get out. People might tarp their booths up or whatever, and then you lock the doors.
You want to eat something?
And then you might want to have dinner.
Yeah.
And you might want to go check out the lobby swap. So we give an hour. Maybe you want to change. But last year, at like 5 o'clock, I walked out to go to the VIP dinner.
It was the Wild West of it.
And it was already packed and in full gear.
Yeah.
And so then that wasn't fair to our vendors who pay to be set up and then sucking people out of the room, even though there's room trading probably going on, which we encourage it to be after hours, but I'm sure people are doing it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Pay for them. Yeah.
But this is our space that we rent to begin at this time. And so I couldn't let it happen this year. So by the time I got to go out there to do it, there was already people camped with totes, but not a lot. So then we had to take out the caution tape and block off, barricade the whole area.
Yep.
And then I had to go explain to everybody sitting in there, look, you're welcome to stay, but this doesn't start till this time. Like, so nobody's going to be able to get in here for you to sell to until 7 because the show has to end and then so we started it. It's a little early. I think it was 6:30, but we didn't start it at 5.
Maybe in the future do like a clear post or something that says,
well, if
no exceptions. Blah,
if
blah,
I had
blah.
got on it sooner, but I didn't. I just was.
Well, yeah, you're in 12 different directions.
I got pulled away, and then I realized, crap, there's already people sitting at these tables with totes. So then, but everybody understood and didn't complain too much, or at least not that I was aware of. Maybe under their breath.
Yeah, they may not have liked it, but they also didn't pay for the space. So
right. Well,
you could just tell them
rules are rules.
Rules are rules. If you start, you're gone.
Well, I
We'll just
paid.
have you removed.
It's my space.
Right.
Yeah.
I paid for the space.
Right.
That you're using. The bar couldn't even
Open.
set up.
Right. And the biggest thing is, I don't even think anybody's really all that concerned about it. Like starting early, it's just they're competing with the vendors who pay to be here.
Right.
So,
That's that. So I that didn't happen this year. So I think, because and then, yeah,
I couldn't even walk around a lobby swap. It was too crowded for me.
Yeah.
I came and talked to you for a minute, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Back. I went up to my room and I set up room trading. So
I just got lucky because I don't even know how. I just happened to go to this one table, and it was the table I went to last year. But it was different people. And then, like, a tote below the height of the table was all that cops and crooks stuff.
yeah,
And then I didn't, and then there was people around it, and I was like, "Is this for sale?" And then the guy's like, "Yeah," and I go, "Well, how much for all of it?"
The case of the hidden cop.
Because if you didn't go quick, because as I'm doing that, somebody's like, "Well, could I buy this one?" And I go, "Well, I'm buying all of it."
No, Ryan's like, "No."
He's like slapped her.
And it wasn't,
sir.
and it wasn't. I don't even think there was a negotiation. It was just, this was
it.
Yeah.
$20.
But then I went live on Instagram. I never did that,
Oh yeah.
and that was fun.
Oh,
Yeah, you haven't seen that.
Took 3 hours to download, but you did it.
Well, yeah, that's another thing with Instagram. So when you go live, because I didn't know how to do it, and then it's up. So then I was like, all right, it's great. So then it's over, and you're like, well, I'm curious. You know, did anybody watch it? Like, how does, you know, I went, and it's like it wasn't in my feed. So I had to Google how to figure out where's your Instagram live go after you air it, and then it goes to somewhere under your archive. I was like, so you'd think it would just be there like a post. I don't know. So then it was glitching and not letting me share it, so it would be there permanently. So then I had to download it to my phone and then upload it, and it took 3 or 4 hours because it was like 50 minutes to upload it. I don't know. But it was fun.
Did it.
Well, so Andy.
So Travis.
And Ryan, how was it in the booth? Because each year I'm across from it.
Right.
And I'm not there. I get questions.
I'm like, hey, Travis.
Yeah. I get questions from time to time.
Yeah.
So how crazy was it?
It was nuts. I mean, like, you know, Ryan entrusted me with running the booth. So it's like, I'm there. I don't go anywhere else. I might have walked the floor for like 5 minutes because then my phone's ringing saying, hey, you know, someone in the booth who's a helper is like, help me. Can you come help me? But
I potty.
I was just, you're right. No, it was just mind boggling how many, I mean, Friday night alone.
I know Friday I was there.
Mind boggling.
I stayed there for like the first 2 hours.
But like the amount of people that would come up and just wipe out full lines of stuff we had.
Yeah.
Like gone. It's like, man, like after Friday night, it was like, did we bring enough stuff to refill everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's like, man, there's a big gap there. There's stuff missing there.
Yeah, so then we had to
retweet.
Saturday morning was like refill all the holes.
I mean, like G.I. Joe top seller this year. Just sold.
Oh, yeah. Figures.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Not so much vehicles, too?
Yeah.
Only mid-sized vehicles, though, right?
I mean, yeah.
Smalls.
You know, your vamps.
Not so much, but
stuff like that.
Yeah, the popular ones.
But yeah, I mean, I think
the Star Wars, the vintage carded Star Wars wall.
Carded Turtles, that got replaced multiple times.
Carded Turtles, carded Star Wars. And then everybody's like, and then it's funny, I had a dealer, because I guess I had good prices.
That's what we do.
But it's how we price everything. But, you know, sometimes the market constantly fluctuates. So you could be fantastic today and 2 weeks.
Yeah. Right. What are you thinking? Yeah.
But it could go the other way, too, where now you're really, really.
Or we could have priced something in July when we're getting ready. And
Yeah.
You know?
But I remember there was a dealer. He was a dealer in the other room, and he's like, I want to get this and this and this. And I was like, you can't. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, it's there's people paying VIP to get in here. And they might be first in, and I advertise that I'm going to have this.
Right.
It's got to be here. And so, again, then they can't argue with your reasoning. It's, you know, and I've been a vendor that shops the floor because I'm in the room early and I'm setting up, and you see something you want, and usually you can buy it. It just, I won't let them buy it because I'm teasing
gold heads, Stardusters.
I'm teasing all these things for people.
Yeah, I mean, the general public, they're paying to get in. They kind of got to see or have first shot.
Well, I mean, if I said it's going to be in my booth and I'm teasing it for the show, and then you come to the show and you're the first one in line, and you beeline it and it's right when you walk in the door. And if you say I sold it already, well, it's not possible. I'm the first guy in here.
Yeah.
So then you're a liar. So I can't. So I wouldn't sell to the vendor.
Yeah.
So was like, you'd have to come in the front door when everybody else does. I hate to say that, but this is just how I choose to do it. If you caught me at another show, it doesn't mean, but at this show.
What's your show?
Yeah.
I can't.
Only as good as your word. I mean.
Yeah. So, but he came back later because then the doors opened and then he got busy. Yeah. So he couldn't run over.
Yeah.
Oh, the money. It's gone.
It's gone.
The money.
But then I think it's
here.
funny. You got like a vintage carded Star Wars figure, and we priced them good. Like you got $60 on a vintage carded figure. That the figure alone's $40, $50.
Right.
And he's like, "Would you do any better?" And I'm like, "Dude,
yeah,
like it's $60. It's carded."
Did you do it, Andy?
Well, he dealt
no,
through the
no. I'm saying like when somebody's like, "Would you do this?" and you just go up higher.
Oh no.
yeah. 60, make it 70.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay to ask. I get it, but it's like if you're an hour into a 3-day show,
yeah,
come see me Sunday,
and you're like,
it's gonna sell.
You're like, it's gonna sell.
It's gone.
There's a guy like this guy's over there is eyeing it.
What do you mean all the gold heads are gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the gold heads,
all the Stardusters,
like
lots of stuff.
Yeah, gone.
It all went.
Yep.
Don't say Joe's dead.
All right.
It's back. It's strong.
That's right.
A vintage. And then my figures came back that we had 85s.
Yeah. I called it.
That's high. That's high money.
And then I gave them to Heritage Auctions to sell.
They gone.
But I figured, like, to me, it's like, I'm always selling my own item, right? Now I'm trusting somebody else to sell my item. But I mean, they're a big operation. They're not like chump change.
Yeah.
They just sold that Superman for $9 million or whatever. They support the show. So that says something.
They were there.
I'm appreciative. And the reason they're there is to run into big collectors, people who might have something really rare or unique. And
they want to move.
Right. And so I was like, I could just put them in the case. But if you got an AFA 85 Cobra Commander and it's worth 6, 7, 8,000.
Not your average guys coming in.
It's going to take an awful long time for somebody to do that. And then, there's commission fees and stuff like that. But just there's something about the excitement of
the unknown, not being in control of it.
It's like watching your sports team play. If I watch sports anymore, but like when you did, like, and you're like, or if you're playing fantasy and or you got the numbers and the squares, and I just need this to hit this, and then it's so close to, but you're just going to be freaking out when it comes down to a minute.
Oh, and it just starts
30 seconds, and then
it's like watching eBay listings, I guess.
Or it could just sell for not a whole lot. I don't know, because there's I don't know, but I mean, there's not many.
I was gonna say, how many 85 Cobra Commanders are out there?
Well, the one thing somebody was telling me, like if you look at like let's say a high grade, like an 85 something, maybe it was graded 10, 15 years ago. It may not look like that great anymore.
Oh, no.
The way it's been stored or kept, or the coloring, like Cobra Commander starts discoloring the chest from the limbs.
Yep.
This is an 85 today, not an 85.
It is mint.
Is dead mint. And it has price stickers on it.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'd love to keep it, but it's now going to be in somebody else's hands.
Cells were going to the Sizzler.
Yeah. Happy meals tonight, boys.
What is this? Silver tuna tonight, Harry?
Silver tuna tonight, Marv.
Is that Home?
It's Home Alone.
Silver tuna tonight.
Yeah.
We'll get it with the water, not the oil. The whole tuna.
The good stuff.
Chunk light. So yeah, so that happened at the show, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And then the crazy thing is, after I did that, toy department, who had an 85 plus Snake Eyes, he turned that in for the auction.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, because we're gonna have some heavy hitters in this auction.
What was it? What Snake Eyes? 82, 83, 85?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just knew
94.
he had like a crazy
paintball.
I think it was a lot of money. It could have been 8 or 9,000 or 10,000. It had to be. Couldn't have been one of the later ones.
So 82 or 83 probably, or maybe even 85 because
85's
like the
it's the
Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
But so now he's got some skin in the game. But it's like, well, hey, why not?
Yeah,
and he was having a good time. They had never done the show before, and he was like, "You really put something together here. Like this is a really good vintage."
Oh yeah. He was like he couldn't believe the amount of like quality, I guess,
right,
of just what was there.
Yeah, that's the thing, because you could go to like a huge Comic-Con, hundreds of vendors, 1,000 vendors. I don't know,
Well, it's like I said, every year just.
And then
better.
there might be, and I'm sure a lot of you who are listening or watching. And you've been, if you're a toy guy and you go to one of these shows, maybe there's an actor there you want to meet, and then you're looking for toys, and you're like, where are the toys? There's like hardly any toys here, or they're all Funko vendors, or it's all anime, or like where's the good stuff, like the stuff that they like, and then there isn't a whole lot. Where this whole venue for us, it's all that, so it's nuts. It's and then, like I said, the after-hour stuff. I don't know what the final count. There's a guy, Big Dub. He did, I think, part 1's up. By the time this airs, maybe part 2 will be up. And
I don't even know how many rooms there were. I didn't even make them through.
I thought it was supposed to be 60, but isn't it more like 50 or something like that?
I thought it was. It might have been 57. I think there was 40-something last year.
Yeah, so it's like we gain 12 more rooms, 15 more rooms every year we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, and if you can't get in the show, that's your alternative, and it's not like it's bad.
You got to get a room.
But you have to get a room.
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
it's
book them early because they will be gone within a month and a half.
Book them, Dano.
Yeah. No. So when, like, for example, the horror show, the room links are up.
Yeah.
And that'll be year 2, but I'm working on the guests for that, and we've added I've added some new vendors, so it'll be even better vendor-wise, and I thought we had great vendors last year. But yeah, when the hotel link goes live, which we'll post, and you want to go. And then, see, there's the thing. We had a guy today, and he's like, yeah, I went to the show, and I just went, was it one day? He's like, yeah, I got to go for another day. I just couldn't do.
It's too much to take in.
Yeah.
It's beginning to end. And if you nonstop didn't sleep and tried to go to every room and see everything you can.
You can't.
There's that much.
Yeah. It's high impact.
Yeah. So it's
just fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I had fun messing around with some of the celebrities.
I barely even got up from my table.
Well,
I didn't meet anybody. I didn't do anything.
I caught Larry Kinney.
Yeah. Larry's a trip.
And I was like, man, it's good to see you again. Good to have you back. He's like, yeah, good to see you. And he was looking at the Lion-O mask. And I was like, you should put that on and walk around. And he was like, he's like, I should sit at the table with that on. And I was like, yeah. And then, but Jaga. And he's like, I don't want to be the Lord of the Thundercats. And just funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
But I don't know, highlight of the weekend. Would you have one thing?
I mean, there was a lot of it. So I think, I don't want to leave everything. I mean, the dinner was great. The Thundercats dinner, when we called Lynn and she was on the phone, I thought that was great.
That's cool.
Because she couldn't be there to talk to everybody. I don't know. It's like the podcast with Larry and Tom Cook was amazing, because we hadn't done that before. To have a celebrity guest,
right?
But I just felt like even though there was these mishaps that the public didn't know, that all worked themselves out, and how I think everything just went without
no hiccups.
Right. There was a ton of hiccups though.
Yeah, but it smooths out.
But it felt like, because by the time the doors opened, then everything just flowed. There was drama or issues, flights, this or that, luggage.
Well, there always is a little bit. I matter what.
I mean,
yeah.
But then the line, like, because I was like, then I always worry, because to me it's like, it's like if I do whatever I do, then I'm always paranoid. Like I'm always walking the floor, checking in on vendors, which a lot of promoters are non-existent at a show.
Oh yeah, they just go hide somewhere.
You won't even see them.
Yeah.
And I'm checking on the guests. I'm checking on the vendors. I'm trying to make sure everything's, like I care. But then I still in the back of my mind, and then I've seen what the pre-sale tickets are, and then you're still like,
oh yeah,
I hope they're.
We're gonna do good.
Are they lined up? Like, is there really?
They're
how long?
Gonna buy stuff out of my booth. Like,
that was one thing I was surprised about, because I think it was 5 minutes before the show started, and I went to go hit the bathroom before, and I was like, oh my God, this line's like all the way out the hotel, and I was like, oh geez, I hope the bathroom's not full.
See, I see.
Itter's full.
I think the bulk of them were out of sight because they lean the wall,
right, and then cut around.
But then
the
that
corner.
wall ends,
right,
and then they're all the way out of sight, then out of sight,
like,
then out
there's
of
only
sight.
10 people in
and then
line.
I was like, is that it? It's like, how do we sell this many and I was like, this, and then you got to worry about talking to all your vendors, like,
yeah.
And then
that was like a tidal wave hit our booth when those doors opened.
Oh yeah,
but then and then that's the other thing. Like we want the vendors, like if you do collaborations, like, or posts, like the things you're bringing,
hype it up,
and
man.
collab, then it's in my feed, it's in your feed, it's in do it with the show. Like we want everybody. I'll promote any of the businesses. I'm not like, oh, you're a competitor of mine, or I don't care. Like I want you all to do well. So send me collabs, like and then show what you're bringing. Yeah, but like I know back in time they were, and there's multiple, but the one that was a vendor, not the one in Florida, but he was there too, because I bought the Target Aces game and the boxed IG-88 in his room.
Yeah.
But they and it's funny, there's a third one in North Carolina, so there's like that's a common name. Just like there's Echo Base, there's there's two Echo Base. I'm getting that confused. Because we had one that's Tony Prevet, but then there's a Florida one.
Oh, okay.
The Florida one was there, but not vending. But then there's two back in time, but one was a vendor, one's in North Carolina. But anyway, and he was posting all kinds of stuff, showing what he's bringing. And then, and then we do the Facebook event. I wish Instagram would do events.
Yeah.
And then you could communicate in there, and then you could have stuff sold before you even get there, because people are messaging you and, hey, do you have any more of this?
Well, we did that too.
Yeah, we did that. So we want vendors to, and then the thing is how we got gutted Friday, because a new vendor, but we don't have a lot of new vendors, but when they were new, they're like, well, I only brought a couple of this one thing, because I never sell more than that ever at a show. And then that was gone in an hour or 2 hours. And they're like, if I would have brought 30 of that thing, I would have sold 30 of them. It's just, I didn't know that to do that.
Well, I was like, I was selling the Lino sword.
Oh, right.
Like, man. Like,
Well, Trick or Treat Studios, who, they hooked me up.
oh, yeah.
But I was bringing the Thundercats to the show, so nobody had that sword, but they were not, even their own site showed pre-order.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you, did you have a highlight?
I mean, I guess the show's a little different for me because
because you're kind of vending.
Well, I'm vending, but like
yourself.
I'm making what I'm selling half the time right there. So like, I guess I always like when I get a commission where, and this is probably not smart. I like commissions where I can make prints of them and sell them again, because that's, maximize making money.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the ones where like, no one's ever going to want this again, but this was so much fun to make. So like, I think one of my favorite ones this weekend was, I don't know very much about Silverhawks, but of course we had 3 at the show, and somebody comes up to me and is like, I really like this character called Melodia. And I was like, oh yeah, the girl with the musical notes for glasses. And it's like, okay, cool. Well, you just want me to draw her? And she's like, well, in the comics, she had a relationship beforehand with Bluegrass. And she said, I want you to draw them before they broke up. And I was like, I was thinking about it. And it's like, okay, well, and then I was like, well, it's like an old photograph or something. Then boom, it hit me. It was like, draw a Polaroid. And then I took what was normally the size, chopped it down, made it into a Polaroid. And I think I had more fun with it because it was like I've never drawn anything like that where.
It was cool.
Yeah, like she's like hanging on.
I don't think I saw it.
No, it was cool.
Yeah.
Show me a picture.
But like that was a highlight because it was like, no one will ever, I can show that no one will ever want it. No one will ever ask again.
Never
but it was
know.
just so much fun.
So you just talked about it, so now people are gonna want it.
Right. That's right. Now I have to make prints.
I want them when they broke up.
The paper ripped in half.
It's just the same drawing ripped in half.
But other than that, I really like seeing a lot of the people from previous years and then people that have become fans of the show. Like, I get that they're fans of Toy Federation. They don't have to have really anything to do with me. But some people are like, oh, my God, I love you on the show. I didn't know you did this. You do this, and like.
You drew that?
Yeah. You drew. You did. But I think he's probably not going to mind, but like Cody and his friend that came with him.
Yeah.
They bought like 20 prints.
Nice.
That's how I started the show. Was like pulling prints, and that was just because they watched the show and they liked the show. They like coming here. And,
I mean, that's like kind of one thing I don't know if I'll ever get used to is people like wanting to meet us.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, I love toys and I'm having fun.
So we had we bought a flag today, a Terradrome, some Captain Power, Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous other things, parts.
Hall of Justice.
Hull of Justice.
Hull of Justice.
Hall of Justice.
It's a good one. It was good.
And she bought a original trilogy collection Yoda, and then wanted us to sign it.
Yeah.
So I was like, you really want me to ruin your figure?
Yeah.
That
just, I don't know. That doesn't.
So Travis really ruined it.
Connect in my head, like
I did.
people.
Travis really ruined it and drew on Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
red eyes and a goatee or something.
No, it was teeth. It was like but I drew red eyes on him, and then where it says Yoda, scratched out D and A, and just put a word bubble. Yo.
But I don't know. My highlight for me, and I'm being biased, is when I gifted the board to Matt Cardona.
Oh, that was cool.
Because like
you got a full hardcore plug after that.
I did.
That was good. He did a collab with him.
Yeah. I haven't posted a video of me actually gifting it to him that you took.
Oh, I filmed that in the room. So, because I happened to go downstairs to see if he was in or he was in.
I can't remember.
I literally got downstairs and he's checking in at the front desk.
Yeah.
So I was
like,
and it was late.
It was like 1:30.
Right. It was late. Something. So we were still up. Like it was winding down. And then I brought him to your guys' room.
Yeah, everyone was hanging out in my room.
Yeah. And he's a big dude, tan dude.
That's right.
Yeah.
Always ready.
He's ready.
Very vascular.
Very tan. Big tan dude.
I think he lifts weights.
Maybe.
And he it was just a shame. Like originally he was going to be there Saturday, and then he got a match. Yeah. So he had to move to Sunday because, he kept leaving his table to buy toys.
That's what I was laughing at. Yeah.
He just kept leaving.
Yeah.
And then, but I mean, he was good. Like he had to hit a number. He hit his number, and he hit it.
Yeah. And he was like, I want to come back next year for the whole weekend.
Yeah. He's like, because if he was there Saturday, he would have. He would have took a dump.
Would have been.
He would have took a dump. He's like,
wow,
oh my God! And then if he saw the store,
yeah. Oh yeah, because he wanted to, yeah.
Well, that was the whole plan, and it's just again, there's a hiccup.
Yeah.
Something changed, and he had to pivot.
Yeah.
And it was so it is what it is. But he'll we'll work it out.
There were so many vendors that came up to me. I'm sure, obviously to you, but to me and Andy too, that were like, "We just love the show. Yeah. We love how you do this and do that," and that kind of blew my mind because I was like, I didn't even think about other vendors really watching it, enjoying it,
right?
And people do.
I would say 80%. Well, I would say most vendors in that room do the best, make them. Well, I've had a lot of them tell me this. I don't know, like, this is my best show.
Yeah.
Like, and there's, what is it, Triple C Toys every year.
Yeah.
They surpass the year prior.
Yeah.
And
They
I was
always
like,
bring cool stuff.
and I was
though.
like, at
That's
some
part of
point, it's you know, it's hard to always win.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
gonna lose sometimes.
You're gonna level off, but
Which still might mean you still killed it because maybe you met last year's number, or your killer last year's number, you might have been 5% off.
I
But
only
they keep
bought
beating.
one car this year, not two.
Oh, but that was the thing that I was going to say is as you learn to prep for the show, like if we had the booth filled out the way we did, which was insane, and then we got gutted heavily Friday night,
which we did.
and if what you brought was what was in the booth, then there was no replenishment, and then you've hurt your future sales.
Yeah, you hurt yourself.
So you have to have a back catalog if you can, to where the example of the guy who says, well, I normally only bring 2 of this, but I could have sold 20.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but if the guy only brought 2 and then he sold out and he's like, well, crap, do you got any of this? Do you got any of this? And you're like, I got more back at the shop. Like I didn't know I needed that many. So if you come prepared and have a back stock, you know, there's more, that's where you really get your numbers up, you know, higher. So the vendors prep now, and then, you know, there's vendors going home and restocking.
Yeah, coming back.
Which is just, you know, like Mr. Hibbs had to go home and get more inventory.
Yeah.
Like they just were running out of product. So it's just insanity.
It's good stuff.
So we had a blast. If you haven't been to the show,
go
to the show. You're going to love it. It's a true vintage toy show. We do unique elements on Friday. We have a VIP dinner on Saturday. Breakfast is free. Happy hour.
Yep.
Room trading, lobby swap, bring stuff. You get to sell it. So
lots of laughs, lots of fun.
It's just fun, you know. And then the guests are going to be at breakfast. You're going to see them in the elevator. They're going to be room trading. They might show up in your room.
Yeah.
Didn't Larry go into something like?
I think It
was just. It's just a fun show. So, but I guess enough of that.
Enough of the show talk.
But if you haven't, go listen to the Larry Kinney interview because I was in it. I haven't listened to it yet, but since it's airing as we're talking to you,
that's true.
It's live when we're live.
It's happening.
It's like 2 timelines.
It's a time warp.
Let's do that again. All right. So thanks for tuning in or listening, watching, and you know, tell us what you think, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.
We don't ship parts.
Toy Federation.
Finish, baby!